Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. So today we are doing a question for everyone who is in a third party situation. So that doesn't have to be a third party in the terms of someone is in a relationship or they're seeing someone else. It could also be that they're putting work or a certain project over the relationship. So sometimes third parties aren't people. But today we're going to see what is going to happen in this third party situation, and we're using cards, charms, dice, channeled messages. So we're picking a card pile and a gnome as well, so it's going to be a layered reading. I know a lot of you really like that. The only reason why I don't do it every time is because it takes up a lot more time and energy for me, and I would rather make more videos than just have a lot less videos that have this element as well. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not doing the gnomes with every single reading. I do want to thank my patrons, everyone who is supporting me on Patreon, including Alexandra and Kat. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to become a patron and support the channel, the link is in the description box below. There are a lot of cool rewards over there, including a monthly prize draw to win a reading with me. There's exclusive videos, etc., exclusive posts as well. I recently posted a video on there which is what doors are opening up to you this season, and that was really fun to film. If you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy page is in the description box as well, but please remember to leave your email address, your question, and the names of everyone involved when you book a reading. I'm currently operating on a 3-day service, so you'll get your reading within 3 days. But to be honest, most people are getting them within 24 hours anyway. I have ordered a new deck for the channel. That is coming, so thank you so much to everyone who has donated to the channel, and of course to my lovely patrons. That is coming. I'm not sure when it will get here. I've been told it will be here by the 28th of May at the latest. I'm hoping it will be a lot sooner than that, but obviously with everything that's going on right now, delivery times are a lot slower, and yeah, it's not ideal, but hopefully we will get that soon. That is the Ramses Tarot. And also I want to say thank you to the lovely Lornie who has bought a deck for me as well. That's also coming with a similar time frame. We got them from the same place. She's bought the Happy Tarot for the channel, so thank you so much for that. That is so generous of you. If you want to get me a deck and send me a deck for the channel, there is an Amazon wish list in the description box as well. There's a ton of cool stuff in the description box, so do check it out because I always fill it up with stuff before I post the video. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. Actually, before we go into the reading, I just want to do a quick warning for everyone, because I put this out in my last video as well, which is, are they serious about you long term? If you don't feel ready to hear the answer to this question, what's going to happen in your third party situation, obviously I'm aware that emotions will be running high. It's a very stressful situation for many of you to be in. A lot of you have invested a lot of time and energy into these connections. Please bear in mind that the answer to this question today may be no for you, and if you're not ready to hear that, if you would get very upset if that was the answer, then please click off this video now, because I don't want anyone to be upset after watching this reading. I don't want anyone to receive messages that they're not ready to hear and to take on board. So if you feel that you're not ready to hear that, if that is going to be the answer, then please click off the video. Okay, and if you're still with me, then we'll look at what piles we've got here. So on pile number 1, we've got this New York chai, sweet honey and lemon tea. This is from a really nice German tea brand called Teekanne. I really love tea. I've got so much tea. I've got an entire cupboard full of it, and I just thought we would pick little tea bags today. So pile number 2 has this chamomile, vanilla and manuka honey tea. And then from my favorite tea brand on pile number 3, we've got this Moroccan mint tea. It's like a peppermint tea. So whichever pile is calling your name, that is going to be your pile. Maybe which tea you would like to drink the most. But I would say don't go by sight, go by which pile you're feeling the most intuitively pulled towards. And then when you've picked that pile, we're also going to pick a gnome. So we've got Gismund here, Gnome A. And the gnomes are going to give you a little bit of kind of extra information. They're also going to give you your channeled messages today. So Gunvald is Gnome B. Geir is Gnome C. And Gjord is Gnome D. So whichever gnome you're feeling most drawn to is also going to be your gnome. The timestamps are going to be in the description box and the comments section. I'm going to start with the cards, so I'll do pile number 1 now. But when you've had your card reading, you also need to go and jump to your gnome to get your gnome tarot and your channeled messages. And it's just going to make it a more personalized reading for you. Okay, so I'm going to start with pile number 1. Hey there everyone who picked group number 1 with the sweet honey and lemon tea. This is your reading. So, well, it's the first part of your reading, so welcome. Hope you're having a great day and that you're staying safe. So, let's see what's going to happen in this situation for you. So you've got tarot cards. We'll also read your oracle cards and charms and dice. So we've got 3 of water, King of Earth, 7 of water, and Page of water. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, there's a lot of water energy straight off the bat. So I don't know if there are several people in this connection who have a lot of water in their chart. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The man in this situation, if there's only one man, this may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Or might just have a lot of earth in his chart. So it's fine. If that doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. It's just for a lot of you, I feel that will resonate. So 3 of water, this is just saying that this is a third party situation, like definitely. If you are having doubts about whether it is, it definitely is. The 3 of water is like what I would call the third party card, just because it's water, so it's emotions, and it's a 3 there. I don't know if someone in this situation really likes socializing and maybe met you or the other person, or you met them at like a big social event, like if you were at the bar or a party or something like that. It feels like someone maybe met someone at a kind of big celebration, because that's also what the 3 of water is about. So then with the King of Earth, I feel like this person, whoever this is referring to, and this is normally a man, but it won't be for everyone. You know, some people it will be a female energy, but I think for the vast majority of you it will be a man. This is someone who kind of has everything he wants and needs. I'm really getting from this that this person is kind of enjoying having his cake and eating it. Like, I think this person really, if there are 2 women vying for him, for example, or 2 guys, I really feel like he's enjoying that in many ways. I think it's really stroking his ego, and he's kind of like, oh, this is nice. You see, he's like smiling, and he looks like a nice guy in this picture. Like, I really like this card. The King of Earth is a lovely card in most situations, but I also think he looks a bit smug. Like, this smile, he's got all that he could ever want surrounding him in this beautiful garden, and it just feels like he's kind of getting a big ego kick from this, and he's enjoying having these different energies around him. Because then you've got the 7 of water, which is all about having lots of options, having lots of choices open to you. And that's what this person's energy is in right now. This person is looking at seeing that they've got more than one option. It may even be more than a third party situation is what I'm feeling. Like, I feel that there's even possibility of another person, or there's like a string of affairs, like maybe this person is with you and they've cheated several times. It feels like there may even be more than that person involved. So this person really likes to have both energies around them. I'm feeling like they're enjoying what they get from both of you. Or if you're the person who's kind of in the middle here, then maybe you are enjoying having both energies and you're not sure who to choose or which way to go. I'm feeling like if you're in this situation, then you're almost happy where you are because you don't want to jeopardize anything by making any choices. You don't want to lose one person. And then with the Page of Water here, this will mean two different things for different people. So take this how it resonates. For some of you, this represents a new person coming in. So this could be like a fourth party situation, or it could be someone new coming in for you. So if you are one of the people who's kind of not in the middle but is hoping that someone will choose them, this could be a new person who is coming in as a love interest for you, which pulls you out of this third party situation. So that's number one. Or it could be making this love triangle into like a love square if it's another person coming into the situation. If not, then I would say this person probably feels more drawn towards the third party than to you. I would say this person may end up choosing the third party, because when I see this kind of card of choice here with the King of Earth, and then I see Page of Water to me often represents the other woman or the other man in the situation, like this person who's kind of shaking things up. But let's look at your oracle cards, see what we've got. And remember just to take it how it resonates. And this is a general reading on YouTube, so it won't resonate with everyone, and that's totally fine. And, you know, some things may resonate really strongly and then other things might not. Just take what resonates with you. So we've got this Le Vampire oracle card, which says discipline, training, consistency, practice. So what I feel with this, someone may be working very hard, and that is also shown in the King of Earth as well. Like someone is very busy with their job or with a creative project or with a certain skill that they're learning. But I think this also for many of you means that a choice will be made to have a committed relationship. And I'm feeling like it's more they're leaning more towards the third party at this time. So your Oracle of the Mermaid card is air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. I think for some of you, this will be a twin flame or soulmate connection. And that is why I think many of you are very deeply affected by this relationship. Many of you are really taking everything that's happening to heart because you feel such a strong connection with this person. And I think this person also feels a very strong connection to you. But remember, it's very, very rare to actually be in a relationship with your twin flame, or to, I mean, many people don't even end up in relationships as soulmates, because soulmates are here to teach us something. They're not necessarily our life partner. And these relationships can be far too intense for many people anyway. So your romance angel card today is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So definitely a lot of physical attraction going on. And I feel also many of you are feeling a soul pull towards this person. And I think it's reciprocated. I think it's a mutual pull. Sacred Traveler card is miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Okay, so something will turn out well for you here. And this may be a new person coming into your life who is this wondrous thing emerging. I love this card. I love the colors. I love the imagery. It's so beautiful. That genie energy. So something will work out well for you here. And it may not be what you thought you wanted. So oftentimes when I pull cards for people that says, oh, your wish comes true, that 9 of Cups energy, something turns out really well for you. They're like, oh, that's great. We're going to get together. And then a few weeks or a few months later, people get in touch with me and they're like, oh, we didn't get together, but actually I got my dream job and I've moved so that I can be there. And now my life is completely different. I'm so much happier. I'm so much healthier. Thank you. Or some people are saying, we didn't get together, but I met someone new and they're just everything I could have hoped for. And it's a much less toxic energy than I was feeling with the other person. So bear in mind that this miracle might not come in the form that you expect it to. So your Antworten der Engel Oracle cards say, Denke nochmal darüber nach. So think about it again. Someone is doing a lot of thinking and considering in this relationship, trying to decide what they're going to do. And informiere dich neu. So inform yourself again, inform yourself anew. I think this situation is kind of in a state of change right now, or it's constantly changing, and you don't always have all of the answers and all of the information. There are some things that you're not fully aware of in this situation. I think some things are being hidden from you. Maybe you don't know the full extent of the relationship between this person and the third party, or maybe there's even another person in the picture that you don't know about. So your Moonology card today, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So Cancer, there's very strong water energy here, and also air energy with this card, air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what I'm feeling with this card is that something new is coming in for you. You and your loved ones are safe. It's a new moon in Cancer, so it's something new in the sphere of emotions and relationships. So I see there being a new situation for you in love. This situation is definitely going to develop, but it may not develop in the direction that you want it to. So your Angelské klíče card says, Žij v míru se sebou I se světem. Live in peace with yourself and with the world. And this angel is holding this beautiful dove of peace. And I think this is just about finding your inner peace, finding your peace with this situation, and being peaceful with the fact that things may not work out the way you'd hoped. This may not be the person that you're destined to spend the rest of your life with, because I feel that they are probably leaning more towards the third party in terms of a committed relationship. And it's good that you found this reading, because that means that you're not going to be caught unawares if that comes about for you. You're going to be kind of forewarned and have that information, and because you have the information, you're then able to decide what you're going to do. So let's pull your charms for you, group 1. You may want to turn down the volume now if you're wearing headphones. So, group number 1, what is going to happen in your third party situation? Okay. So we'll do your dice after I've looked at these charms. So I think your only initial for today is U. Ooh. And this may be you who's doing the thinking. Now that you've got this information, it may now be you who is doing the consideration of what you're going to do, what your choice is. Because when you get a reading in love, it gives you the power back. You've taken the power away from the person whose decision you've been waiting for, and you've given yourself back the power. So what have we got here? We've got a little pumpkin, so Halloween or autumn may have a special significance in this relationship. That may be when something significant happened or will happen. You've also got the leaf, which is about shedding, releasing things that you no longer need. You have a good friend here, so there's definitely someone that you can talk to about this situation. And there's a knight. So when I get the knight, I do think that a new person is probably coming into this situation for you. You have a helpful person as well. I do think you've got good relationships in terms of friendships and family as well. People that you can really talk to about your feelings, about your situation. You've got the bat, and the bat is about fear, and it's about the shadow self. So everything that we're not fully comfortable with in terms of our own being, our own personality, our own life and choices. And then you've got this baby boy. So I don't know if there are children involved in the situation, but this is also about someone who is acting very childishly. You have the beautiful cartouche, and so not only have you got this miracles card, which basically never comes out, but you've got the cartouche, and this very powerful charm says that you are divinely protected in your entire life, and even after that. You are protected for this life and the afterlife or future lives that you're going to have. You have this very strong protection from divine energies. That is so powerful. Then you've got the hairdryer here, which is about someone blowing hot and cold, someone who may be all over you one day and then the next day doesn't even speak to you. Got the magic little witch on her broomstick, that's all about magic. You've got the haunted house, so I'm just dropping things today. The haunted house, someone or something is haunting you. Again, it's making me think of autumn as well. You've got the hanged man. This is about sacrifice. It's also about thinking about a situation to come to a new perspective, like this card. You've got this charm about sitting, waiting for your dreams to come true. It feels like you're waiting on a decision from someone else. You've got this apron here that came off one of my worry dolls. That's about worry. You've got, again, more protection, and I kind of feel defensiveness here as well. Flexibility. Maybe someone has been bending over backwards for someone else in this situation. Got this little bell, which is all about good news and joy. So I do think things will definitely improve for you. And you've got the Easter bunnies. This is about springtime. It's about Easter as a holiday, so that kind of time period. And it's also about surprises. So let's look at your charms now. Sorry, not your charms, your dice. We've done your charms. So we've got the fantasy dice for you today. So I don't want to roll all 9 in case they don't all have a message for you. So how many dice am I rolling for group number 1 today, please? 6. Okay, so I'm gonna let 3 of them just naturally fall back into the box. And I've dropped one. And let's see, what will happen in group number 1's third party situation, please? Okay. Okay, that moved. Right, so we've got the jester's hat here. So I feel like someone is not taking this situation very seriously. Like someone is almost laughing about this situation. Like they really don't see how seriously and how heavily it is affecting you or some other people in this connection. There's also Icarus here flying too close to the sun. So I think if anyone is doing something that is not in right alignment, if anyone is doing something that is toxic or cruel or cold in nature, they will eventually get their comeuppance, because Icarus flies too close to the sun. It's very hubristic, and his wings are burned and he falls to the ground and dies. So what I'm feeling here is that if someone is acting out of hubris, then they are going to be struck down. Whatever that means for them, they're gonna have, they're gonna get their karma, basically. There's also this potion bottle, which makes me think again of like this miracle, like something miraculous changing, like magic happening. And we've got the lone wolf here, so I do think someone in this connection is going to go it alone. Because we've got 3 people represented here. Well, technically 4 if we look at Icarus as well. There's the lone wolf here. There's the old person who is like crippled as well. Someone who feels like they're not good enough for something. Someone who feels like they don't have enough, or like they're not worthy of something. And then we've got the Lamia, who is the toxic woman. So there is a toxic woman in this connection, someone who probably lays down the law a lot. If this person is interested in another woman, for example, if you're asking about someone who's interested in another woman, then I feel like this woman has a very strong hold over them, and that if this person kind of talks to you or messages you, then this woman gets very angry and shuts that down very quickly. I feel like they have a lot of power over this person. So that's what I have in this first part of your reading today. So now you need to go and pick a gnome, if you haven't done that already. If you have and you remember what his name is, or whether he's A, B, C or D, you can just go to the description box or the comment section and skip to that now. If not, just go back to the front of the video and pick whichever gnome is calling out to you. They're going to give you your channeled messages and your gnome tarot as well. Okay. Hey there everyone who picked pile number 2 with the chamomile, vanilla and manuka honey tea. This is the first part of your reading. Welcome. So we're going to take a look at your tarot cards and your oracle cards, and then we'll do your charms and your dice as well. So let's see what is going to happen in your third party situation. So you've got the Chariot, Two of Fire, the Magician, Justice, and King of Air. Right. So we've got Cancer's energy represented here, as well as Libra, and all air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Okay, so take that on board if that means something to you. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Don't get too caught up in the signs. Right, what I see here, someone here is being pulled between two people. I mean, that is just what the Chariot has to say. There's one horse, the white horse is charging up towards heaven, and the black horse is pulling down towards the ground, and the charioteer is kind of trying to keep them both on the same even keel. I feel like this is a person, whoever is kind of in the middle of this, whoever has both people interested in them, doesn't want to lose either party, really, is what I'm feeling. They are doing what they can to keep both people in their lives for as long as they can. But I feel like what I'm getting from this energy is that this person knows that sooner or later they will have to choose one or the other, but they're just trying to delay that as much as they can. So we've got Two of Fire here. Now, who is the actual couple in this connection? Who is the more serious relationship? And by that I mean not who's known each other the longest or who has the deepest connection on a soul level or anything like that. I mean, who is in a committed relationship here? Because that relationship is going to continue for a bit longer, is what we see with the Two of Fire. That relationship will continue to move forward for the near future. And then we've got the Magician, which is the start of something new. This is something changing. This is probably a masculine energy who decides to change the situation. You see he's shooting out this magical energy that's going to transform the situation into something new. So there is then going to be this change, and we will look at obviously the oracle cards and everything else to see what that might be. And then we have two very similar energies here with Justice and the King of Air. Justice is again about weighing up two different options, and the King of Air wants to be very impartial. The King of Air is a man who is probably very intelligent. They may be very well educated. They probably prefer maths, science, computers to anything artsy or humanities based, because they prefer black and white facts. They prefer to have a yes or no, right and wrong answer. Like, they don't like the grey area because that kind of bends their mind a bit too far. There's someone who stays in their mind rather than in their feelings. And this person wants to come to an impartial decision. Sorry guys, my phone just decided to stop filming there, which is weird. Like the camera app just froze out for a moment. I think they're possibly even listing the pros and cons of this situation in kind of a very detached way, and I think if you saw how they were kind of evaluating the situation, you'd probably think they were a bit of a psychopath, because they're literally, I feel like they're looking at it so pragmatically. They're forgetting to feel anything. They're forgetting to think, who do I feel the most drawn to? They're like literally like, well, this person's better looking, this person is a nicer person, this person has this more similar goals to me long term. And that's probably, like, I feel like it would probably upset you if you knew how they were actually weighing up the situation, because I think they're doing it in such a detached way. But with the Justice card, that does indicate that a decision will be made in your favor. So let's look at your oracle cards, because I'm quite interested to see what they have to say here, because it does seem to be someone is being pulled in two directions. I feel like they're in a relationship with one of the people in this situation, and that's going to continue for a little bit. Then there's going to be a change made by the masculine energy, I feel. And then a decision is going to be made, and I feel like with the King of Air, they're going to communicate that to you. They're going to come towards you and be like, oh, hey, this is what I've decided. Like, I feel this person has a really high opinion of themselves, if I'm honest. I feel like they expect to come to you and like, this is my decision. Accept it. Isn't it wonderful? And you're like, oh, great. Thank you, I guess. I'm feeling like they just expect you to be like, oh my God, that's amazing that you've made this decision. Oh, thank you, wonderful person. That's the feeling I get from this person. I don't know what their upbringing was like, but they seem kind of a bit, I don't want to say narcissistic, but they definitely have a very high opinion of themselves, is what I'm going to say. So your Le Vampire Oracle card is Anti-Hero, Maverick, Risk Taker, Rule Breaker. So yeah, I feel like someone is going to go against the rules here. Someone is going to step out of a committed relationship, or they're going to step out of something that they've said they will do to someone else. So I feel if they've promised to someone that they'll be with them, or they've promised to someone, oh yeah, I'm not seeing anyone else, this is what I'm doing, blah, 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 they're going to step out of that. So your Oracle of the Mermaid card, visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. I think there is quite a strong kind of psychic connection here. I think someone in this situation has very strong psychic ability. That may be you, because you're the person who's come to this reading. I don't think this person you're asking about, this masculine energy, has any kind of belief in anything spiritual, really. I feel like they would think that was complete nonsense if you were to talk to them about it. But I do feel there's possibly a soul connection here. I don't want to say like twin flame or soulmate or anything like that, but I feel there is a strong soul connection, and I think someone is able to really hear intuitive downloads. And if that's you, you probably already know what the answer to this question is already, I feel. Maybe you've been having important dreams, or you just really feel deep down like you know what the answer is. So your romance angel card is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So again, like I was saying, if there's someone here in a committed relationship, I think that's going to come to an end. It's going to continue a little while longer, but then I would say next few months probably they're going to break it off. I'd say within 6 months this connection is going to come to an end as a committed relationship. I'm not saying that they'll completely go no contact or that they won't talk to each other ever again, but I'm feeling that them being in a committed relationship, if this is the two other people in this connection and not you, is going to come to an end within the next 6 months, is what I'm hearing. 6 months. This is a timeless reading, so this is from whenever you click on the video, not when I've put it up. If you are the one in the committed relationship, then I feel like that is going to come to an end. So just take it how it resonates with you. So your Sacred Traveler Oracle card is staying focused, hold the course. So this is giving me two messages. Firstly, I think this is, ooh, actually, don't they look really similar? Wow, that is like almost a complete match with the colours and the beard and everything, and they're both wizards. That's pretty cool. Just noticed that. So staying focused, firstly I would say don't lose sight of this connection for now. Like stay in it a little while longer. I don't want to tell you to invest in something that is draining your energy or is toxic for you, but I would say for now, don't completely walk away. Unless you're really, really feeling called to walk away, in which case obviously follow your own intuition. But I'm saying for most of you, stay in this connection for a bit longer just to see what happens, because I think there's going to be some big change soon. And staying focused is also telling me to focus on your own goals. So while all of this is going on with them, with whoever is in the committed relationship here, focus on yourself and bigging yourself up and your own career and your own creative goals and your own health, because that is just going to make you expand more and more and more and just raise your vibration a lot more. So your Antworten der Engel Oracle cards are Suche nach einem Zeichen, look for a sign. And this is kind of, it's weird, this guy's telescope is looking onto this card. And friedliche Lösung, so peaceful solution. This situation is going to resolve peacefully, so that's nice to know. It's going to resolve peacefully for all involved. Look for a sign. Yeah, so stay in touch with your angels, with your spirit guides, whatever you are in touch with in terms of divine guidance. They will be able to guide you, but I also feel this is saying follow their lead, like the person that you're interested in, follow their lead. Let them kind of come to you, let them set the tone for discussion. That's what I'm seeing here. And your Moonology card is it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So we've got Scorpio energy now as well. This is saying release negative thoughts and feelings, release harsh judgments that you hold towards yourself or this person or the third party. It's a card of detoxing as well. I'm also just feeling like I think this other person may be kind of toxic. What I'm getting from their energy isn't really represented here very much, which is why I also think this person is probably gonna come towards you. But I feel this other person that is in the connection, it's probably quite a draining, toxic energy to be around, is what I'm feeling, and that needs to be released, is what I'm feeling. And your angel key card says Oplýváš talenty, proměň je ve zlato. So yeah, this is similar to what I was saying about staying focused. It's saying like you have these talents, turn them into gold. And this angel is holding this coin. So there's definitely something else that you can be working on at the same time. And also the Magician card is about that as well. It's about creating something new from the resources that you already have. So very powerful energy here. So let's do your charms now, group number 2. If you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn down the volume now. So what is going to happen in group number 2's third party situation? Wow, quite a lot of charms. Okay, let's see what your initials are first. So we've got R and K, S, I, T, Y, J, and G. So I feel like quite a lot of people are going to choose this pile because that's a lot of initials to get. So they could be first names, surnames, place names in this situation. So what have we got here? We've got fearless. So someone needs to overcome their fears in this situation. There's also the tapir, this baby tapir. Is someone who is very shy and gentle. We've got worries here, this little worry doll. And this came off my explosion charm, which is there actually. But this is about something happening very quickly. So I feel like this release of negativity might happen very suddenly. This whole thing, because the magician is something that happens very quickly as well. And that is representing the change here. I feel like their breakup may come very suddenly and maybe one of them doesn't see it coming, or it surprises you when it happens. Yeah, for those of you that have someone else in a committed relationship already. We've got the kettle charm, which is about things bubbling away under the surface and then coming to the boil. You've got the fortress charm, which is about isolation, someone shutting themselves off, not wanting to speak to anyone, shutting themselves off physically and also energetically. And the fire extinguisher charm. This is interesting that it's landed on this peaceful solution card, because this is about putting an end to a crisis situation and finding that solution. And you've got the tennis rackets, which is about competitiveness, competition. So yeah, there are two people vying for someone's love or someone's attention here. Listen to your inner wisdom. Go slowly, this turtle. You've also got the gold stone, which is about good luck and self-confidence and good things happening. So that's very positive. It's about happiness. We've got the olive branch. So someone may reach out to you. And this candle for hope. We've also got the gauntlet, which is about challenging someone or someone feeling challenged. There's a good friend here, so there may be someone that you can really trust to talk to about the situation. We've got the explosion here as well, so something, because it's kind of landed on the telescope, it's like this guy is like watching from his tower these things suddenly unfold very quickly, like he's watching something just explode. And we've got protection and faith, this cross. And a solution here, we've got a key. So keys talk about finding a solution to a situation. We've also got the hen. So someone could be born in the Chinese year of the rooster. This is also representing motherhood though. So there may be children in this situation, or someone may have an overbearing mother and that is causing some of the issues in the relationship. Maybe they are kind of trying to get the love that their mother didn't give them, or they are acting out patterns that their mother experienced in relationships. That will resonate for some of you. There's also this fish, which is about Pisces energy, and it's about going with the flow, not making any sudden moves, not standing in the way of change. So we've got the mermaid here as well, which is someone who is very seductive, someone who is very alluring. And the Pegasus charm is about wonders and creativity and inspiration. What we got here? We've got the snowman. So something may have happened in winter or around Christmas time that was important in this relationship. Or that maybe when something will happen. We've got, I can't turn it around, find joy in the journey. And this is about just enjoying each day, not putting your own timelines on the relationship and how it will unfold, but just taking each day as it comes and finding joy in that yourself. You have blessings coming your way, and that's nice that it landed on the Justice card. You've got the camera. This is about nostalgia, memories, savoring the moment, and also looking through someone's photos as well. So someone may be doing that. The chair is about household and home. It's about something being firm and solid and stable. And it's about wanting to be upright or honest with someone else. There's also angelic protection here with this beautiful angel wing. Someone is very attached to someone else in this situation. There's also the wheat, which is about abundance. And the apple is a sign of health. Okay, so now we're going to do your dice, group number 2. So you have got the mystery story cubes today. So I don't want to roll all 9 of them in case they don't all have a message for you, because that would just be confusing. So how many of these dice am I rolling for group number 2 today, please? Oh, okay, all 9, never mind. Okay, so group number 2, what is going to happen in your third party situation? Right. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so here we've got someone in the spotlight. So someone, you're going to find out something. There's going to be a lot of truth explained. it may not be truth that you wanted to hear, but I feel like you're going to discover some things. You're going to stand in the light of truth. There's also this dice, which is this guy looking around the corner, and he looks scared of what might be around there. And what this reminds me of is the Chamber of Secrets, when Hermione is using a mirror to look around the corners so that she doesn't see the basilisk directly in the eye. And it's like someone is afraid of what's around the corner, or someone is afraid of what's coming. Someone is afraid of, doing something, or someone in this situation. You've also got the carousel, which makes me think this situation is just going round and round and round and round. Things are just repeating themselves in this situation. It may be repetition of relationship patterns that people's family members or ancestors have been through, and it's landed on the magician, which is saying this chain needs to be broken. This carousel going round and round and round needs to stop. There's this very kind of suspicious eye roll person. I'm feeling like when this person makes their decision and gets in touch with you, you're going to be like, oh really? Like, eyebrow raise. It's this feeling of like suspicion and kind of incredulity in some way. Very sarcastic energy that I'm feeling here. There's also the pawn. So someone in this situation is actually not as powerful as they think they are. I think someone in this situation is going to be, in a way, sacrificed and just kind of knocked out of the way for something more important. And I'm feeling like it's the third party. It's just not as important as they think they are. And I think this third party kind of feels like they've got what they wanted now, but I think they're going to realize that actually this person isn't as interested in them as they thought. What I'm feeling from this connection is that this person that you're interested in, if they're in a relationship with this third party or they're seeing someone, I think this third party is more a distraction for them, and like they're just using this person to get what they want in the moment. And that doesn't mean, that makes this person that you're interested in not a very nice person, if you see what I mean. Like, I feel like someone here is being used just to get what someone else wants, and then they're just going to be discarded, or they're going to be like, oh, it wasn't as serious as you thought it was, or like whatever. And that's not a very nice energy that I'm feeling here. You've also got this like zombie hand coming up. I think possibly when this relationship ends, I think the third party is not going to go quietly. I think there may be a lot of drama involved when they try and like come back into this person's life, or this person kind of can't pry them off themselves, like they can't get them out of their lives very easily. This can also represent an ex coming back for some of you as well. So maybe you're not in contact with this person, and then they're going to come back to you and you're going to be like, oh really? Yeah. And you've got these eyes looking up from this storm drain. I think, right, I'm feeling the third party is going to kind of be watching what this person does for quite a long time, and they may be keeping an eye on you as well. But it's landed on look for a sign. So I think also this is like you watching social media as well, and you kind of trying to watch what's happening. So just take that how it resonates. There's also this guy shouting like the end is nigh, and that also landed on this look for a sign card. So you may get signs when you're walking around the street. You may see like recurring numbers or words. There may be a particular headline on the newspaper that stands out to you. But what I'm also feeling is that like something is going to get your attention loud and clear in this situation. And then you've got the safe. So I just feel here like someone making money, saving up money, but I also feel someone who's not very open to talking right now, someone who is in this fortress energy, who's energetically shut themselves off. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope it's resonated with you. So now you need to go and choose your gnome for the second part of your reading. They're going to give you your channeled messages and your gnome tarot cards. So if you already know which gnome you chose and you can remember their name or whether they're A, B, C or D, then you can just go to the description box or the comments section now to jump to that timestamp. If not, just go back to the start of the video and pick your gnome, and I will see you there. Hey there everyone who chose pile number 3. If you chose the Moroccan mint tea, then this is the first part of your reading, so welcome. So we're going to look at your tarot cards, then your oracle cards, and we'll do your charms and your dice as well. So let's see what's going on in this situation, what will happen in your third party situation. So we've got the dreamer, which is the fool, 6 of fire, knight of air, the lovers, and king of water. Okay, so we've got Gemini energy represented here, as well as all of the air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've also got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here as well. So take that if it resonates, but it doesn't matter. If it doesn't, don't get too caught up in the signs. So what I'm seeing here is there's going to be a new beginning in this situation. Someone kind of wants to set themselves free and start anew. There's this feeling of this leap of faith. And I think this might happen very unexpectedly for some people. Not everyone will be expecting this new beginning to happen. 6 of fire tells me good news is on its way. Good things are coming towards you. There's a feeling of victory with this card. So that's very positive message. And with the knight of air, this is like a guy, a male energy riding towards you is what I'm seeing. A man is coming towards you, and this may be the person in your situation. It may be a new person. Masculine energy coming forward. So that is positive if that's what you're wanting. There's also the lovers and the king of water. So I do see here, there may be 2 men in this situation, 2 masculine energies. I see there being a union with you and the person that you're interested in. If there are 2 people that you're choosing between, then we're going to see which one that is. With your oracle cards and everything, because I feel for some of you, you're going to be choosing between 2 other people here, probably 2 masculine energies. There is going to be a union though, and you're going to be a part of that. So let's see what we've got with the oracle cards. So your Le Vampire oracle card is burnt by the sun, ambition, extension, reach. Okay, so someone is going to feel a bit burnt in this situation. Someone is going to feel like they have put themselves out there, they've been vulnerable and expressed their feelings or their intentions, and they've been burnt by it. So the Oracle of the Mermaid card is transparency. Honest, authentic, genuine, present. Yeah, there's going to be an honest conversation about what's going to happen. And the Knight of Air can represent communication as well, that happens very quickly and is honest as well. And the King of Water is all about talking about your feelings, being very open with someone. So I think there's definitely going to be a conversation here about what's going to happen, about how people feel. You've also got 2 romance angels today. You've got wedding. This situation involves marriage. And past life relationship. You've known each other before. So you may marry this person that you're asking about. Or this person may already be married. There may be someone who is in a committed relationship right now. You have known this person in a previous lifetime. And with the Lovers card, I do feel like you are twin flames or soulmates. That is coming across very strongly. There's definitely going to be a union here. Definitely. Your Sacred Traveler Oracle card is answering the call. The time is now. And yeah, honestly, with the Fool starting off your reading and the Knight of Air, 6 of Fire, it just feels like things are going to happen very quickly. Things are going to change very soon for you. You've also got Glaube daran, so believe that it will happen. Your Moonology card is what do you need to release? Waning Moon. Okay, so I think for some of you, you are going to have to choose between two people. And I think if you're watching this and with the cards that we've got, I feel like you probably already know which person you're feeling more drawn towards. For some of you, it will just mean that you need to release negative thoughts because we've got Believe, which is telling you not to self-sabotage by thinking it won't happen or can't happen. There may be certain habits or thought patterns that you need to release or change. And your Angel Scare Creature cards today are Dovol svému vnitřnímu světlu zářit. So allow your inner light to shine. It's a beautiful card here. This angel, such a big open heart chakra shining. And I love, he's kind of got this little crown here. It's lovely. And uč se od života. So learn from life. So yeah, learn from past experiences. Learn from maybe mistakes that you've made before, because this is about being burnt and then not doing the same thing again. So there is definitely going to be a union here. So if you're asking about just one specific person and they're with someone else or they're talking to someone else, I see them coming towards you. If you're stuck in the middle between two people, this is saying that you kind of already know deep down who is the right one for you and you're going to move towards that person. And I do see a union, possible marriage or a committed relationship here. So let's get your charms, group number 3. So if you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn down the volume now. So what is going to happen in group number 3's third party situation? Okay. So down here, well, let's actually look for your initials first. So you've got G, K. Oh, you've got both G's. Okay, so G, G, and K. And they could be a first name, a surname, a place. But don't worry if they don't speak to you. It's kind of like the signs. They might only resonate with some people or the majority of people. So you've got the haunted house here. So something or someone is haunting you, and that is what you need to release. It may be issues, traumas from the past, maybe certain worries or fears, but you need to release that because it's stopping you from having this expansive energy in your life. You've also got the Eiffel Tower, and this is a sign of romance, and it's also about any connection to France. So someone who might have a French name or surname, someone who might speak French or be from a French-speaking country or have family history there. There's also the movie camera, so someone may be an actor or YouTuber, filmmaker, photographer. It's also about that phrase, lights, camera, action. So getting ready to do something. You've got a key here, so you've got a solution to this situation, and I love that it's landed on this card where there's a door being flung open. It's like you've unlocked something and you're going to be able to walk through this door very soon. You've got good luck here with this dragonfly. You've got this apron that came off one of my worry dolls, so there is some worry here. And there's this flexibility charm, so this is about being flexible and adaptable, but maybe someone is bending over backwards for someone else in this situation. Also this leaf, which is about shedding and releasing what you don't need anymore. And this fire extinguisher is about putting an end to a crisis situation. We've got stability and security here. And the word love. And we've got a worry doll here, so there is a lot of worry going on here. And we've got the weight. So someone is feeling very burdened by something. Have listened to your inner wisdom, and we have the dove of peace. And also this wrench is about fixing something. The ballerina is about thinking through your next moves very carefully so that you don't make any mistakes. And there's also this car here, which is about fast progress. Then over here we've got Aries, so someone in this situation may be an Aries. There's this love and relationships ball, the rose quartz ball. There's also this protective hand, which protects against all negative energies and entities. There's another good luck symbol with this little ladybird. Then we've got the Jolly Roger, and this means that someone is showing their true colours. So it may be you or the person you're interested in or the third party. Someone is showing you who they really are, and you need to believe them when they show you who they really are. We've also got a God charm, so you'll know if you've watched my videos before that when we get a God charm on this channel, it means that this particular God is reaching out to you, asking you to call upon him for help in this situation. So this is Hermes, or Mercury, the Greek and Roman god of communication. He's the messenger god, and he's the god of many things really, but he's calling out to you now and saying if you reach out to him in meditation or prayer, then he wants to help you in your situation. So if that resonates with you, then do that. We've also got a lobster claw here, so this is about not wanting to let go of someone. There's these compatible hearts. And the unicorn, which is about someone who is very special, someone who is quite rare in someone's life. And I'm pretty sure there's a unicorn on this card as well. Yeah, there is, right there. You see? And actually, I only just realized, but the Knight of Air is riding a unicorn. That's crazy. Okay, so let's do your dice now. We've got the Looney Tunes story cubes for you today, group number 3. So I don't want to roll all 9 in case they don't all have a message for you today, but let's just see. How many of these dice am I rolling for group number 3 today, please? 3. Okay, so I'm going to let 3 of them just naturally stay in my hand while 6 fall back into the box. Okay, so what will happen in group number 3's third party situation, please? Okay, so we've got the anvil. Like something I feel is going to really hit someone quite hard, like the truth is going to hit someone hard, or someone's decision is going to hit someone pretty hard. It's going to hit them where it hurts is what I just heard. Then we've got the plunger, which is like trying to salvage something, trying to save a situation and unblock a situation, because I feel like for many of you this situation will have become quite stagnant right now, or there's a lot of kind of low vibrational energy in this situation right now, and that needs to change. And then we've got this little, I don't know what they're called, they're those keys that you wind up toys with. So someone is going to be very wound up in this situation. I think someone is going to walk away not feeling very happy, and the other 2 are going to be absolutely fine, and they're going to be happy with the way things turned out. So I hope this resonated with you, group number 3. You now need to go and pick your gnome if you haven't done that already. Just go back to the front of the video. If you have and you remember what his name is, or whether he is A, B, C or D, just go to the description box or the comments and jump to the timestamp with your gnome. They are going to give you your channeled messages and your gnome tarot cards. So I'm going to get on with that now. Hey there everyone who chose Gismund as their gnome. Welcome to the second part of your reading. So we're going to take a look in the gnome bag and see what Gismund has to say about your situation. So you've got 2 channeled messages here today and 2 gnome tarot cards. So we'll do your channeled messages first. So you've got, it's all okay. I didn't mean what I said. Okay, so it's all okay. I didn't mean what I said. So those are your channeled messages today. And then your Gnome Tarot cards are Desyatka Monet, Kraja. So this is the 10 of Pentacles and it says theft. The Gnome Tarot cards aren't the same as regular tarot. They're kind of like a mixture between tarot and oracle, and the meanings aren't always the same. So there's this shady gnome character who is stealing something from someone's house. And you've got Rytsar Chash Obalshenia, so the Knight of Cups, and it says seduction there. He's riding a badger. So, what I'm seeing here is that someone is going to try and steal someone away from someone else. So, someone is already in a committed relationship. There's going to be someone trying to steal that person. And it may be you who's doing that, or it may be someone kind of interfering in your relationship, and that's the third party situation for you. But what I'm seeing here, what it says about theft in the Gnome Tarot book is that theft is a very ugly way to look. Like, it's not a becoming thing at all. So if you are trying to pull someone away from someone else, just think about how that makes you look energetically. It's just a warning not to do anything that you wouldn't be proud of in the future, or not to do anything that you wouldn't be proud of talking about in the future. Just remember that you need to stay in your power and you need to stay in your integrity in this situation. But this is also, for some of you, meaning that someone will try to tempt someone away from you if you're in a relationship, or that someone is already kind of trying to do that anyway. So I hope this whole reading has been helpful for you and that it's resonated with you. Please do let me know in the comments below if it did. Don't forget to like, share with a friend, subscribe if you enjoyed this reading. And also, if you want a private reading, the link to my Etsy page is in the description box below, but please, please, please remember to leave your email address, your question, and the names of everyone involved in your question. That will just make you get the reading so much more quickly, and it streamlines the process for me. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can head over to my Patreon page. There's a load of cool stuff over there, and I'm really enjoying connecting with everyone over there and just having this great relationship with everyone on the Patreon page. Or if you want to donate some money to the channel as a tip for the reading, or a small donation, that's really great. Everything will go back into the channel. Like I said, I have ordered a new deck that's on the way. I'm also looking into getting some more charms and some more dice. Hopefully in the near future. It's just the problem is with the delivery at the moment. That's the main issue. But I do have a PayPal link and an Amazon wish list in the description box as well if you're feeling generous. So thank you so much for watching this video. It's been an honor to read your cards for you today. Please stay safe. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world watching this. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hey there everyone who chose Gunvald as their gnome. Welcome to the second part of your reading. So we're going to take a look in the gnome bag and see what Gunvald has to say about your situation. Okay, so you've got 2 gnome tarot cards and 2 channeled messages for you today. So let's see what we've got. Look at your channeled messages first. So you've got It's Not Your Fault. She's My Rock. Okay, it's not your fault. She's my rock. I feel like if this person that you're interested in has someone else that they're seeing, then that person is providing them with a lot of emotional support and is kind of helping them through this time. And this person is saying, don't blame yourself for this situation. It's nothing to do with you. It's that this person needs the third party in their life right now, is what I'm seeing. So your Gnome Tarot cards are Четверка Монет, Sieta, so the 4 of Pentacles, and it says vanity here. And Karol Bulav, Vlast, So the King of Wands, and it says power. Okay, so someone could be a fire sign here. We've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius represented here. Probably a masculine energy. What I'm feeling is that someone in this situation has quite a big ego. They have a very high opinion of themselves. I don't know if you got the reading, the first part of your reading, where there was someone who is very similar to that I was reading about. Yeah, this is talking about someone who's kind of having their ego stroked. They're enjoying having all of this power right now. They're enjoying having two people interested in them. They're enjoying having their cake and eating it is what I'm seeing. This magpie is gathering up these little things. This king has all of this power. And yeah, I feel like this person's ego is being stroked. I feel like this person is really getting a lot of enjoyment from having people interested in him, multiple people. It may even be more than just you and this other person. That's what I'm feeling here. But this person and Gunvald, the channeled message, is telling you not to blame yourself because it's got nothing to do with you as a person. It's everything to do with this other person and what they're going through and their own issues. So I hope that this whole reading has resonated with you. Please do let me know in the comments below if it did. Don't forget to like, share with a friend, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you want a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy page is in the description box, as I said earlier, but please, please, please remember to leave your email address, your question, and the names of everyone involved in your question. Just streamlines the process. It makes it so much easier for me, and it also means you'll get your reading more quickly because I can just get on with it without needing to chase you for follow-up. If you've forgotten something. Also, if you want to support the channel, do consider checking out my Patreon page. I'm really loving connecting with you all on there, and it's such a great page. There's a load of cool stuff over there, like the monthly prize draw and also exclusive videos and posts. At the moment, when I'm releasing this video, I'm trying to do daily inspirational posts with the gnome cards. I'm not managing quite every day, but pretty much every day we're getting a daily inspiration post up there. If you don't want to be a patron but you still want to help out the channel, that's amazing. You can leave me a little tip or a small donation on my PayPal link, which is also in the description box, and there's also my Amazon wishlist there as well if you're really feeling generous like the lovely Lornie, and want to send me a new deck. That will be super exciting. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an honor to read your cards for you. Have a lovely rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is when you're watching this, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hey there, everyone who picked Geir as their gnome. Welcome to the second half of your reading. So we're going to take a look in the gnome bag and see what Geir has to say about your situation. So let's see what we've got. So we've got 2 Tarot of the Gnome cards, and we've got 2 channeled messages for you today. So let's take a look at your channeled messages first. So you've got be kind to yourself. Don't give up. Okay. So be kind to yourself, don't give up. Those are your channeled messages today. And let's look at your gnome tarot cards now. So you've got P'Yorka Bulov, Rost. So this is the 5 of Wands, and it says growth. And you've also got Zvezdy, so the star, or stars as it's called here. Okay. So, I mean, the star is a big card telling you not to give up. It's the card of hope, it's the card of faith and being on the right path. What this 5 of Wands card is saying is it's talking about competition. So it's acknowledging that there is competition, competing for something in this situation. And it's also saying don't underestimate even a small problem because it can grow into a much bigger one, is what this is saying. And I think that is a hint to your own mental and emotional health, because it's saying be kind to yourself here. So it's saying don't give up on love and don't give up on this particular situation if you're not feeling very strongly called to leave the connection. But it's saying do take care of yourself, and do remember that just because you're feeling a little down today, that can spiral into something much bigger if you don't address it. So do please take that on board and take care of you as well. Be mindful, do mindful practices like yoga, meditation, talk to people about your feelings, don't keep them bottled up. Yes, do take care of yourselves. So that's what I have for you today. I really hope this whole reading has resonated with you. Please do let me know in the comments below if it did. Don't forget to like, share this with a friend, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy page is in the description box below. But please remember to leave your email address, your question, and the names of everyone involved in your question if you book a reading with me. It just streamlines the process. It makes it so much easier for me, and it means that you'll get your reading quicker because I'm not having to chase you for follow-up if you've left something out. Some people even book a reading with me, like for example a love reading, and then they don't leave anything, like no email, no question, no nothing, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? So please do leave that straight away when you buy your reading, and I can just quietly get on with your reading behind the scenes and send it to you as soon as possible. If you want to help out the channel, to help me get new decks, new dice, charms, etc., please do consider checking out my Patreon page. It's so lovely to connect with you all on there. It's a really wonderful, growing community. I'm so proud of it. There's a load of cool stuff over there, like the monthly giveaway and exclusive videos, posts, etc. I'm really enjoying it and loving seeing how it's growing. If you don't want to be a patron but you still want to help out the channel, that's amazing. There's a PayPal link if you want to leave a small donation or a tip for this channel, or if you're feeling really generous, there is also an Amazon wish list in the description box if you actually want to send me a new deck. That would be amazing as well. So have a lovely rest of your day. Please do take care of yourselves wherever you are in the world, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye. Hey there everyone who picked Gjord as your gnome. Welcome to the second part of your reading. So we're going to look in the gnome bag, see what Gjord has to say about your situation. So what have we got here? So we've got 2 channeled messages for you today, and then we've also got 3 gnome tarot cards. So we'll look at your channeled messages first. You've got give me time. I have things to work out. Okay, so give me time. I have things to work out. So those are your channeled messages today. Let's see. Sorry guys, my phone is really annoying me today. It just keeps stopping filming when I want to keep continuing. I don't know why. So we'll see what you've got. We've got Desyatka mech, предательство. So this is the 10 of swords, and it says betrayal. Then you've got Семерка чаш, правда. So the 7 of cups, and it says truth. And then страшный суд, so judgment. Okay. Powerful energies here from little Gjord. So he's my little gnome on the end. He's really cute. Yeah, there's been some betrayal in this situation. I feel like someone's cheated on you, or someone has gone behind your back or betrayed the trust and the connection that you thought you had. There's definitely deep feelings of being betrayed here. And then we've got the 7 of cups and страшный суд, this judgment. And because this is all about truth here, it's this drunken gnome who is singing from the heart because alcohol has loosened his lips. I feel like you are going to hear the truth of this situation. This person might drunk call you or drunk text you, or may just get the courage to let you know what actually happened. Judgment also says that what needs to happen will happen, and you know, the people who've acted well in this situation will be rewarded, and the people who have acted outside of their integrity will be punished in some way. So it's saying really that you will have the truth in this situation. You will find the truth. You will come to accept that and be at peace with the truth. And then also this judgment, this absolution will come. Someone from the past may return. There's just this feeling of redemption with this card. Redemption. So if you've been through a period of bad luck or just been feeling really down, but you've been acting in your integrity, then I think things will improve for you and vice versa. So I really hope that this whole reading has resonated with you. Please do let me know in the comments below if it did. Don't forget to like, share with a friend, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link, as I said earlier, to my Etsy page is in the description box below, but please remember to leave your email address, your question, and the names of everyone involved in your question as well when you book the reading. It just streamlines the whole process. It means that you will get your reading much more quickly because I'm not having to chase you up for follow-up if you've forgotten something or if something's not clear. So please remember to do that if you're going to book a reading with me. If you want to help out the channel and help me to get new decks, dice, charms, etc., do consider becoming a patron. I really love connecting with you all on the Patreon page. It's really fun over there. Do check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, like the monthly giveaway, as I was saying earlier, and there's exclusive videos, posts, etc. If you don't want to be a patron but you still want to help out the channel, that's amazing. There is a PayPal link in the description box if you want to leave a tip or a small donation. Also to help me get new stuff for the channel, or if you're feeling really generous like the wonderful Lornie and you would like to send me a new deck, there is also the Amazon wish list there as well, and that would be so amazing if you're feeling generous like that. So have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, wherever you're watching this from. It's been an honor to read your cards for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.